place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my feed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Running right is Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Prescott now off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. A lot of mess on the move here. and I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Cowboys.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
63.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Donovan Wilson picks it up.
That's what.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever rebel out in dark hallways? This place like this, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some trays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. And off we go from Arlington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 50 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over at 1st and 10. And they're on the 46-yard line.
Here goes Hut. The first carry for the Spartans. It's Walker. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This is caught at 2. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Walker. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Go, set.
Darnold now to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Donovan Izaraku gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal.
26-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 10. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. That's a gain of 60, and this offense is humming. A 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. It's another run here for Williams. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. It's me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with. Just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Your blades are sharp.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tolbert now to return it. Crashing through a tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yes, here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Rolling down to his left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Luke knocks it through, and that will add to their score.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Got her broke, they damn weird. Them little mama betters, but they diamonds on me fighting.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right. Here we go, 47.
1st down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Yeah! Boy, they... 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Yeah! Here we go, boy,
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go! 26.
Dak out of the pistol. Got a man. It's Flanoy. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
Kill!
Brings up second and 1 at the Ravens 7-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Yeah! 26.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Yeah, here we go! Wait, check! 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points in this game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, they'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
It's hot! It's hot!
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Pistol snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Oh, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Get up.
And again, it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Play action now with Jackson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10, Prescott. Reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 20. Here we go. Here we go. 20. Here we go. 47.
Prescott here from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I see through your eyes.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Dak. Absolutely fires this one right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. On the right hash, about 45 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Don't stand in the side, shawty, you and I vibe to the beat. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. I'm going on the west side, get aside that. Anybody that I really recognize, ain't surprised to ride, they feel the vibe. I'll be the reason you got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on the like a pig in the
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
But really ain't you.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play fake with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Javon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10, 20, 26.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 13-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Sliding.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense to the line fast. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah! There we go. Sliding.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and short. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it 17-all. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Here's Williams to start the drive. On the move, past the 40. Here he goes again. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Nick, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys bring it back to even. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Jump off, caught by his back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flush down out to his left. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Almost 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And back to Flowers they go. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the pistol, Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing now. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go, 47.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's Flanoy. He's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He brings it in, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yeah!
He'll look to throw it. And he breaks the tie. That could win him this game. Brock, touchdown!
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, of course. some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That was cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that gets them a 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.